Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Let's Play Super Meat Boy. You've probably heard of this game before, if not quite familiar with it. Game is one of the most popular indie games ever. It has been played to death in all kinds of video recordings, and now I'm going to play it. And you can watch it if you want. So we'll just hop in right here. I'm going to start in the forest in the light world, and we'll just check out this cutscene right fast after I hit this button. I'm going to go ahead and talk over cutscenes in this game if I feel like it. There's no words in this game. Meat Boy is a mute. Dr. Fetus is a mute. That cutscene right there is a reference to Street Fighter 2. For all you kids out there that are wondering what the hell that's supposed to be. But alright. Here we are on the world map screen. Got the Super Mario Bros. 3 style map. And just going to go ahead and hop in here. In this game you can run, you can stick to walls, and you can jump. That's about it. There are different characters in this game, and some of them can do slightly different things, but those 3 moves will get the job done. Don't think I actually got an A+ right there. Let me try that one more time. Alright, there we go. So I will be going for all A+ in this run. And I'll also be assuming that you don't know anything about the game, although like I've said, this is a pretty popular game, and there was actually a fantastic LP of it done by Psychedelic Eyeball. So let's go over A+ real fast. You'll see that there's a par time right there by that little flag in the upper right hand corner, and it gives your time on top of it. And if you beat that given time, then you'll get an A+. And that's all there is to it. For some reason the par time on this level is a 9. I don't know. Some of the par times don't make sense, but some of them are carefully crafted, and we'll see one of those coming up pretty soon. So I just got a bandage right there, and because of that I didn't actually get the A+. But we do want to get bandages, and it's not a big deal. Just go ahead and play the level again real fast and pick up the A+. So I am going to go ahead and play this game live, and we'll see how successful I actually am at it. I have played this game before and beaten it. I didn't actually beat all of the Dark Worlds though, full disclosure. I think I got to like Hell Dark World, and I got to like... And then at that point I started like picking the levels I could beat. I didn't like 100% them. Whoops, alright. Off to a swimming start on this warp zone here. Alright, nice. So, this retro looking stage right here is a warp zone. And basically the way that warp zones work is there's 3 levels and you have a total of 3 lives to beat them. Oh no, and it's not looking very good for me. But I think I got this. Alright. Ooh, oh man. Going for those second jumps on blocks like that is always so risky in platformer games, you know? But sometimes you feel like you have to do it. The reflexes, man. And there is actually some conservation of momentum in this game, so it does actually help. It's not one of those games where going for it like that is completely uncalled for all the time. So it looks like I actually did manage to beat this warp zone. Just barely, on the last life, but I'll take it. Alright, moving right along. Go ahead and replay this stage. You do have to reach Super Meat Girl to complete the stage. But I think that's just about all the mechanics, so we're good. We can just talk about the game for now. This stage right here is excellent. You might notice that I did it pretty decently. I could have definitely squeezed maybe half a second out of the rest of it, but if I had hauled ass through this section, I could have maybe got the par time of 5 seconds. But up until this point, getting pars has been pretty easy, so this is kind of the game's way of introducing you to maybe considering alternate routes through stages. You might also notice, if you've got a keen eye, that there is a bandage sitting up there on that saw blade in the upper left-hand corner. Kind of a little bit of a hint that the developers dropped. So we'll go ahead and hop back into this stage. And we'll go ahead and pick up this bandage, which will actually probably stop me from getting the A+. I think it did. Yeah, it 100% did. So we'll go ahead and replay the level. But yeah, you gotta go around the outside of this stage if you want to really secure the A+. The game does a lot of smart things to help you kind of figure out the mechanics of this game on your own. Does not hold your hand at all, but it kind of lets the invisible hand of commerce guide you. You know that Alex Smith, or no, it's not Alex Smith, what is it? Oh my god. Is that his name? God, I don't want to think about it too long, but you know that guy only used that phrase one time in all of his works? God, it's not Alex Smith, is it? I don't know. Oh well. Alright, so there is a bandage in this stage. Go ahead and show off a really nice feature of this game real fast, this dynamic lighting. You'll notice if I break these blocks, the lighting does actually change. The art in this game is awesome. Can't imagine why anyone would never not like the art style in this game. It really lends itself well to the crisp controls of the game. Everything is clearly displayed. Kind of touched on a few of these principles in Rogue Legacy. And it's one of the reasons they're both very good games. So this level kind of introduces you to a new mechanic. You'll notice that when I go up the walls here, or when I jump at the walls I should say, I kind of use some of my inertia to slide up the walls with my meaty, slimy body. And you'll notice that by doing that, I actually get through the level fairly smoothly and quickly without a hitch. And you'll also notice that I was only 0.3 seconds away from the par time, so this is another one of those stages where if you don't get the A+ at first, you'll be left scratching your head and be wondering, what could I have done better to complete this level faster and more smoothly? And you'll kind of arrive at this mechanic. The game often will do that to kind of lead you to figuring out mechanics on your own. There's no tutorials in this game, which I absolutely love, and I think a lot of people do too. Oops, there was actually a bandage in that stage. We'll go ahead and go back to that. Do want to get all the bandages that I can. I guarantee you that I'm going to miss some bandages and probably even some warp zones in updates, but I'll go ahead and do a little bit of research after I post each video, and if I miss something, I'll go ahead and go back for it in the next update, so don't worry. Of course, you can always go ahead and leave me a message in the comments if if you see that I missed something. Alright, so there's another warp zone over here. This warp zone's a little bit different. This is a special character warp zone. Oh no. Pretty sure that Meat Boy could have handled this situation on his own, but looks like this black rectangle guy's gonna swoop in for some glory. Using 90-degree angles. Alright, so this is Commander Video from Runner. Never actually played that game, but I don't know. He's pretty cool in this game. Pretty sure he didn't actually have that hover feature in Runner, but kind of necessary in this game. So after we beat this stage, we will be able to actually play as Runner. Get a little taste of him right there. I'm probably not going to play too much of the secret characters as I go through the game. I'm just more comfortable on Super Meat Boy. But I will show them off every once in a while. I don't know. Some bandages are easier with characters like Commander Video using the hover feature. But the thing is that most of the characters have a trade-off compared to Super Meat Boy, and usually that trade-off is speed. Meat Boy is probably the second fastest character in the game, I want to say. Could be wrong. He's at least the third fastest, I want to say. And he's pretty easy to use, very intuitive, and of course the stages are designed around him. Alright. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. So I am going to play this game live, and we'll see how it goes. This first world's going fairly smoothly, but this is by far the easiest world in the game. Once we start getting past the third world, or even like probably into the third world, definitely start having some issues. So the way I'm going to do these updates is I'm going to either play for 20 minutes or I'm going to beat a world. And after the second world, it'll probably default to 20 minutes. I think we'll go ahead and get through this world, though. No problem. But yeah, this is a pretty risky game to play live, if I do say so myself. Not entirely risky, because on one hand, you do get instant restarts. Excuse me. But, on the other hand, this is one of those games that, when it first came out, a lot of people were like, haha, how about you play this game called Super Meat Boy blind and upload you playing it to YouTube and everyone will laugh at you because of how many tries you take. And I can kind of see some allure. Oh my god. That was awful. Alright, that was just impatience. Like, I get why people want to make those videos and why they're popular, but at the same time, that's definitely my cup of tea. If I'm gonna play this live, I definitely want to have some idea of what I'm doing and confidence in my play. I would hate to have you guys sit through some cringe-worthy medley of failure. Alright. So there's another bonus stage, or warp zone in this level here. It's pretty hidden. Can you tell where it is? I'll go ahead and beat the level first and see if you can spot the warp zone. Do pick up the A+, fantastic. Definitely could have done that a little smoother. I'm glad it gave it to me. Looks like the par time was 20 seconds though, so quite a bit of leeway. Alright, did you spot the warp zone? Not gonna lie, full disclosure, I played through this world and I missed this the first time. But as I was rewatching the video, I noticed that oh yeah, there's a warp zone up there. Forgot all about it. I was pretty sure I was missing one, but I eventually found it. So this is where it is. Alright. There's no A+ on warp zone, so you can go ahead and take your time, which is often necessary. Scope out any bandages you may or may not. Oh, alright, I can already tell I screwed up here. I'm not going to get that bandage. Dang it. Pretty sure there's no way I'm going to get it. Oh, I really gotta hurry. Please. Oh! Oh my god, I even got it. And I failed. Alright. Now I know, though, I'm on my toes. Should have plenty of time to get it this time. Alright. But that did cost me a life, so not a great look. Okay. Oh my god, sometimes he hops off the wall automatically. I'm not sure what... Wow. Whew! That somehow took me even longer, that try. But I did manage to get it. Alright. So I got... Oh, goodness, I thought I was Meat Girl for a second there. Wow. Good thing I ran into the wall. Alright. Let's go ahead and take our time and check this out. Looks like there is a safe zone to attempt to get that bandage. Go ahead and land up here. And we will just take our time as best we can. Alright. Looks like there's actually a couple safe zones here. Whoa, okay, got to the first one. I think I'll go for it from here. What do you think? Whoa! Nice. Ah, what are the odds? Nice, so I did unlock another enemy there, and that's actually, I believe, from bandages. As I hop into this stage here, yeah, I'll actually be able to choose my character, and you'll notice that all these characters here have bandage totals, and since I hit 10, we unlock the head crab. He is clingy and itchy. What's Commander Video's thing? Floaty and slow, yeah. See, that's kind of the trade-off. They don't describe the head crab as slow, but... Pretty sure he's not as fast as Meat Boy. Not even close, actually. My god. But hey, he can cling to walls. For whatever that's worth. And the ceiling. I never play as this character. I don't think it's that good. I'll go ahead and use him to get this bandage, though. Hopefully. We'll see. Oh, please. So, the way I'm clinging to the walls is I'm holding down the run button. There is a run button in this game if you haven't noticed. I've pretty much been holding it down the whole time, though, so I couldn't really blame you if you didn't notice. Alright. I think I need to go back to the map to change my character. I didn't necessarily have to do that, but I am going to do it. Alright. And now we'll just go for the A+. Alright. I really like this... Oh no, what have I done? Alright, let's try that. Oh my god. Just as I was about to talk about something cool in that section there, now it's gonna... Oh my god. And now I'm just becoming a fraud before my own eyes. Alright. There we go. So I really like this section here because you're kind of keeping the time of the saw blades in your head using the musical sound cues. Not musical, but just sound cues. So you're kind of going through it in your head like, yeah, I have about this much time to get through this section. And the game kind of does it along with you. These little corridors there are kind of in tune with the repetition of the blades, kind of the pace of the blades. God, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But yeah, basically the game's like, yes, you're doing it right. You can trust us on this. And it just kind of rewards you for following the correct pace of the saw blades. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hop into the boss fight here. It's called Lil Slugger for some reason. Get another awesome cutscene. Another one of the many reasons people love this game. You don't become one of the most popular indie games by not doing a lot of things right. you have to do just about everything right. Alright. So this is a boss fight. It's a little bit different. This one's not as different as some of the future boss fights. You do still just kind of run through a level. Kind of similar to that one level where that last warp zone was. A little bit. You do actually have quite a bit of time here. You can definitely take your time. Oh, what have I done? I meant to break 2 blocks right there, but I didn't quite get it. So yeah, I don't profess to have any kind of godlike tactics at this game or skill. Man, just trying to figure out what kind of sentence I was going to use right there. Good work. But we'll just try to have some fun playing this game. This is one of my favorite games, and it's worth revisiting here. Dang, I actually went over 20 minutes. Man, spent too much time talking and failing at this stage. Oh well, not a big deal. We'll go ahead and finish this world out. That's what I was looking for this whole time. Look how close I was to the end all those times. Don't you just hate that in a video game? Especially in Mega Man. You know you're right next to the boss door, or maybe you don't. And like, cause it's like the first time you're playing a new Mega Man game, and you're like, oh my god, I had to be right there. Like, you're past the halfway point, like where you spawn halfway through the level. And then you eventually do get to the boss, and you're like, oh my god, I was right there. It's like a screen over. So alright, now we get this super sad cutscene. Man. This really just drives home the fact that Dr. Fetus is a supreme jackass. Taking down this whole forest just for Meat Boy. Leaving only a solitary squirrel. I shed a single tier 2 squirrel. Oh. Well. Alright, so I got 3 out of 4 warps. I'm pretty sure the way it works, if I remember correctly, is that there's always 1 warp in the dark zone, and that's it. I could be wrong on that. I guess we'll find out. But alright. So that's the first world down. Next time we will, oh, get a little Super Mario World reference there. Next time we'll be playing the hospital. It'll probably be a little bit harder. Probably won't get through the whole world, but we'll try. But, anyways, this has been Super Meat Boy. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you next time. Peace.